Winter tightens its grip on the forests of Eastern Europe. It's late 1939. The sun sinks low, painting the frozen horizon in shades of red as Soviet troops move in silence across the snowbound wilderness of Finland. This is the Winter War, Stalin's invasion of Finland, talvisota, as the Finns would come to call it. The column advances cautiously when, without warning, a single rifle crack slices through the still air. A soldier collapses into the snow. The march stops instantly. As men dive for cover, another shot echoes. Another body falls. Fear ripples through the ranks. Whispers spread in hushed tones. The White Death. Far away, almost invisible against the frozen terrain, a lone figure lies buried in snow, dressed entirely in white, motionless, patient. His rifle rests calmly on gloved hands as he waits for another target to drift into view. But who is this man, this ghost who terrifies an entire army? His name is Simo Häyhä. Born and raised in the harsh forests of Karelia, southern Finland, Häyhä grew up hunting, farming, and skiing through unforgiving terrain. From an early age, the wilderness shaped him. Precision, patience, and endurance were not learned, they were lived. At just 17, he joined the Finnish Civil Guard, later serving in the Finnish army. Competition after competition, Häyhä proved himself a natural marksman. His home reportedly overflowed with shooting trophies, each one a quiet testament to his skill. When war broke out, Simo was stationed along Finland's eastern border. It didn't look long for his officers to notice his extraordinary accuracy. Soon, Häyhä was operating alone, assigned as an independent sniper. Ironically, his first mission was to hunt another sniper. A Soviet marksman had been firing relentlessly from roughly 400 meters away. After failing to eliminate the threat, Häyhä's commander called him in and pointed out the suspected position. With a lieutenant acting as a spotter, Simo studied the terrain. At first, nothing, only a rock and a gentle rise in the snow. Then, a subtle shape revealed itself. One careful shot from his M28 rifle ended the duel instantly. From that moment on, Soviet efforts to stop him escalated. Artillery was called in to bombard suspected positions. Entire areas were shelled relentlessly. Häyhä later recalled how dozens of shells exploded around his foxhole, yet none found their mark. At worst, he suffered torn clothing or shallow scratches. His methods were unconventional for the time. Unlike most snipers, Simo refused to use a scope. Scopes could reflect sunlight, revealing a shooter's position. Iron sights, he believed, were safer and deadlier. More than once, he spotted enemy snipers by the glare of their optics. Cold never slowed him. Layered in thick winter clothing, he blended seamlessly into the frozen landscape. One December morning, Häyhä moved to a favored position beneath a snow-covered tree overlooking a valley. Snow packed around him formed protective barrier. He placed snow in his mouth to hide his breath from the frigid air. And then he waited. Hours passed, Silence ruled until 4 Soviet soldiers emerged below. 4 shots rang out in quick succession. 4 bodies fell into the snow. That day alone, Häyhä fired 25 rounds, setting a grim record for confirmed sniper kills in a single day. The legend of the White Death grew, spreading terror not just among soldiers, but within Soviet command itself. A bounty was placed on his head. Enemy snipers hunted him relentlessly. One waited all day in ambush. As night fell, believing Häyhä had retreated, the snipers stood up to leave. He never heard the shot. By January 1940, Häyhä had surpassed 200 confirmed kills. The Finnish government honored him with a custom rifle, though he continued to rely on his trusted M2830. By war's end, he would achieve over 500 confirmed sniper kills in just 100 days, a record unmatched in military history. In early March, Häyhä joined a counterattack against a superior force deep in the forest. The fighting was brutal and close. So close, Häyhä later recalled that some enemy soldiers stood only 2 meters away. Then came a sudden shot, a violent impact. The White Death fell, struck in the jaw by an explosive round. After the battle, Finnish troops gathered the fallen. Häyhä's shattered body was placed among the dead until someone noticed a leg twitch. Amazingly, he was alive. He spent 3 days in a coma. By the time he awoke, the Winter War was over. His injuries were severe, half his face destroyed. Over the years, he underwent 26 surgeries, his jaw reconstructed using bone from his hip. Häyhä survived. After the war, he lived quietly on a farm in the Finnish countryside, far from battlefields and gunfire. He passed away peacefully in 2002 at the age of 96. Asked about the men he killed, Häyhä showed no hatred. He said, "I didn't feel anything. I just fired, reloaded, and continued." And when asked how he became such an extraordinary shot, his answer was simple: practice.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others who love untold stories from history. Let me know in the comments which historical figure you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.